Dean, thank you for joining me today.
You're welcome.
You gave a wonderful presentation on equity release.
Thank you.
And I just wanted to begin with some of the points that were raised. You mentioned that firms are targeting the 55 to 59 age group, thinking that that's where the business is, when in fact your research showed that only 4% of business is there. Where should firms be targeting?
I think if they're targeting anywhere, people in that lead up to retirement are unsure of really what choices and what options they've got, and typically a lot of people want to wait until they're at the point of retirement or beyond, because only then do they really know where they are financially. Whereas what we find is in the certainly 60 and under age group, there's normally very specific reasons people need to release equity. One of the biggest is actually divorce, where finances are fractured, and it's actually the 15 over age group which is seeing the highest rate of divorce at the moment. So that's one area where business is being picked up, but it's not really the prime market for equity release.
You also gave an interesting research in the US, where when the stock markets crashed, 50% of retired Americans went back into work. Is that a trend that could be emerging in the UK?
I think, one, because people are being allowed to work now beyond age 65 after the change in legislation. I think, two, for financial reasons as well, is people are in a position where either through choice, through monetary need, where that the concept of retirement at a specified date and age is going to start to change, and I think we will see a cycle. In fact, we already are, not just of people returning to work in retirement because their finances aren't healthy enough, but where some people may never actually retire, even if that is working part-time, just doing small amounts of work, but where they never stop.
Well, how many more people do you think will retire next year?
If you look at certainly the way that the population curve is going, next year you've got over 800,000 of the population hitting age 65, which is a huge increase. If you go back to 2001, the numbers there were just over 400,000. So it's a very dramatic change when you think how the population is moving. Today, from a standing start in 2001, you've got 3.5 million people over the age of 65 who've entered that age range just in that last 10-year period. So it's very dramatic change.
Brilliant. Dean, thank you for your time.
No problem.